Praise Pathways presents Understanding the Old Testament, a simplified summary of Judges. Welcome to the world of the Old Testament. Today, we'll break down the book of Judges into a 6-minute bite-sized piece, giving you a clear and easy-to-understand insight into its profound teachings. We begin after Joshua's death. The Israelites are in the Promised Land but struggle to fully conquer it, repeatedly succumbing to sin and idol worship. This cycle of sin, suffering, repentance, and deliverance becomes the dominant theme of Judges. The book of Judges highlights 12 individuals who God raised as judges over Israel. These leaders were not judges in today's sense, but rather deliverers or saviors, who brought Israel back on the godly path. The first judge, Othniel, brings peace to the land for 40 years. However, as soon as he passes, the Israelites revert to their sinful ways, once again embracing idol worship, which leads God to punish them. Ehud, a left-handed Benjamite, is the second judge. God uses him to deliver Israel from the oppressive Moabites. He assassinates the Moabite king Eglon, leading to 80 years of peace. Deborah, the third judge, is a prophetess, a rare female leader in a patriarchal society. Under her guidance, the Israelites defeat the Canaanites, and the land enjoys peace for another 40 years. Gideon, the fourth judge, initially doubts God's call but eventually rises to lead the Israelites to a stunning victory against the Midianites, proving that with God, even the weak can triumph. Jephthah, a rejected son, becomes the 10th judge. His story is tragic as he makes a rash vow that ends in the sacrifice of his daughter. His tale warns of the dangers of reckless promises. Samson, the most famous judge, is granted supernatural strength to fight against the Philistines. However, his downfall comes through his weakness for Philistine women, demonstrating that even the strongest can fall if they lose sight of God's path. The book of Judges concludes with the chilling phrase, "In those days there was no king in Israel, everyone did what was right in his own eyes." This statement highlights the moral and spiritual decline of the Israelites. Judges, with its graphic and violent stories, may seem harsh to us. But it serves to illustrate the dire consequences of turning away from God and the cyclical pattern of human disobedience and divine forgiveness. The stories also underscore the importance of strong, godly leadership. Without it, societies can quickly devolve into chaos and moral decay, as seen in the lives of the Israelites. Moreover, Judges makes it clear that no one is beyond redemption. Even the most flawed and unlikely individuals can serve God's purpose and bring about His will. While it may be an ancient text, the themes in Judges resonate today. It reminds us that consistently following God's ways brings peace, while straying from it leads to hardship and suffering. In summary, Judges is a cautionary tale. It pushes us to scrutinize our actions, to remember that personal freedom is not license for moral abandon, and reinforces our need for a steadfast commitment to God. So, delve into Judges. Learn from the successes and failures of its characters. Reflect on its timeless lessons. In it, you'll find a roadmap for navigating through life's trials and tribulations. And remember, no matter how dark it gets, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Judges shows that, even in our deepest despair, God never abandons us, but rather helps us find our way back to Him. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Old Testament's book of Judges. We hope it's made this profound book a bit more approachable and its timeless wisdom a little more digestible. Remember, the Bible is more than a religious text. It's a guide to life, filled with stories that teach us about human nature, our relationship with God, and how to navigate our journey through this world. Thank you for joining us on this simplified journey into Judges. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we continue our exploration into the Old Testament with the Book of Ruth. If you believe in the positive impact we're striving for, share this video with friends, family, or anyone you think might resonate with our message. Let's grow this community together.